Greetings, peace. What's going on, sentient beings? Prosperity priestess with another video. It's another channel wrap. I was cooling out. I've been focusing on doing less to see if I get more. I mean, that's how it goes, right? You do less, you get more. I think it's working, and it feels great. Yeah, this is a time period that's needed for me to just rest and relax, rejuvenate my energy, just revamping stuff, releasing old energy so that I can cleanse my space internally as well as my environment, the mentally, emotionally. So I'm super excited about this stage that I'm currently in, doing all of these things. So yeah, and apparently these are the results while I'm just enjoying and really honing in on those positive feelings, and following those feelings, doing what I feel called to do each day and even in each moment. So today, right now, I'm going to read this channel wrap. It's okay that I'm a little nervous. And I have to keep reminding myself there's nothing to be nervous about. You wrote the words, you typed the words up, and now you're going to read them. It's just a thing that you do in the story. And I enjoy it. I get excited doing it. I can tell that I enjoy it because of how happy I get, or I'm smiling. Really random. Earlier today, I was indulging in my imagination, and you ever be thinking about something, or like, what is it like when we try to create the reality? It's like scripting how you write what you want, but thinking it. So there's a word for it, but it's not coming to mind right now. Anyways, I was doing that. You ever do that? And it feels so real that, like, you have tears of gratitude. Like I was really there experiencing it. I was pretending to experience a moment, and I'm like, what the fuck? These are real tears. That's so interesting. And they were just streaming. I was like, where is the moon at? What is going on? Why do I feel this so strongly? But that was great because it was, I was, focusing on one of those moments of gratitude and, just happiness, creating circumstances, and putting my feelings there. And let me tell you, my feelings were really there. And I was just amazed, like, how is this possible? Like, because your mind only knows what you tell it, and I'm really believing and really knowing and really responding to what I was seeing in my imagination, in my third eyes. Like I said, the moon is in, I may or may not have already said it, the moon is in Sagittarius today. I'm pretty sure I said it. Just be happy I know the date, which I did not say. The screen just turned black. Today is the 24th. That's why I was laughing, like, wait, I just said I know the date. Do I know the date? It's the 24th, which breaks down to a 6. It's also a 6 is ruled by Venus. It's also Friday. Friday is Venus Day. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm super relaxing today. Fuck that. You already know. I'm in my Oshun mode. I was walking around with the rose incense, just everything about a cleansing. I meant to say pleasant, but I was thinking about cleansing, how I need to pick up the oranges and put new ones down in the corners for the energy. Yeah, I'm gonna put citrus in the corners of your room to absorb a negative energy. It's about time I put some salt around the windows again, the doors, different seals. This is energetic cleansing, just like with the incense or the saging, or I always have various sound healing concepts playing. And one came on today, and I happened to look at it, and I was like, oh yeah, these ones with the affirmations on the screen. Ooh, they're so good. And I was looking at them like, ooh, I like that one. And like saying the affirmations to myself. Like two of them. It's just a constant stream of them running. So it's great for reprogramming yourself. Earlier today I sat and I wrote out, where did I put it at? I flipped the page, I had to add another song to my list. So right, I'm listening to the sound healing and affirmations. I was doing stretches, and then I was writing out like a daily routine. Like, what's that thing called? I don't be doing. Consistency is my weakness, I think, because like my energy, I just have so many ideas and I'm trying to do so many things. It's like, okay, we'll slow down and one at a time. And in order to be successful at anything, you have to be consistent. Whether you're trying to grow a plant or build muscles or learn how to learn how to cook a meal, fix a car, you're gonna have to keep doing these things. No such thing as failure. You're just learning lessons. You may be failing at the goal, but don't think of it that way. Think of it as you are growing, you're developing, you're learning. Ooh, that's not the way. Right? That doesn't work for me, or I do prefer this method or whatever. And that's all we're doing in life. Life's gonna keep lifing. Learn throughout it. Learn how to and grow, and it makes it fulfilling. I was gonna say joyful, but I mean fulfilling. Like when you accomplish something, you go over a hurdle, or you didn't know how to do it, now you do. That's something I'm constantly reminding my child. Like I always tell her, I say, a long time ago, you didn't know how to walk, and then you learned. You tried it. So sometimes when she's discouraged about something, I remind her, you didn't know how to walk, and now you can run. You can run, you can skip, you can do all types of things. You can do cartwheels, and you didn't even know how to walk before. Or I remind her, like, with her bike. So you remember you used to be on training wheels, and now you know how to, like, ride off the curb, onto the curb. You're going down hills. I'm watching you being scared for you. And you're doing it like it's a pro. And she always smiles when I talk to her about things like that. So yeah, in life you want to grow. And just matter of fact, that's what I wrote. Simple ways to honor self. This is for my personal and spiritual development. Simple ways to honor self. It's cleansing by releasing what no longer serves me. It shows my discipline and my courage. And I had to write these reminders for myself, to myself, to myself, for myself. Because a lot of times, these are simple things. I want to do 20 minutes a day that will really expand my reality into the more and more of what I want it to be. I know and I live that the unseen controls the seen, and that our external reality is just a projection of our internal state of being. So we want to change the external, work on the internal. But we're so, computer screen just went blank, confirmation. We're so used to or programmed with focusing on the external, or even with being entertained, wake up, put the cell phone on. I'm speaking from experience. I'm talking about me. Like, I am we. Literally, actually. Whereas we could be focusing on our growth or little things that we could do personally that will make a huge effect in our existence in the world we're living, the way we're living, the life that we are living. And I know that from experience. All right, because I'm doing it. This is how I've done these things before, and just getting back into being more specific about it. This one? Okay, it'll be this one. It'll be this one. I mean, don't be scared. Don't be scared, because that's the deep deck. All right. Because I'm going to end up pulling a card. You know that. I recorded 4 channel raps last night. And I didn't pull any tarot cards. I was like, what? I wasn't thinking that. I was just focused on getting them out there. So today, as I'm about to get this another channel rap out that I just made today, I'm so proud of them. They're my creations. They're my babies. And it's crazy because like I know them. Like I'm like, which one did I say that in? Like I was writing this post actually that's up here that I'm gonna be reading. I was speaking about how I go from the 12 to 21 because it was 12:21 as I started to post it. And I said, I go from the 12 to the 21. I was like, oh yeah, I said that in one of these songs. Which one? And then I'm writing down like these are my projects, my babies, my creations, and I'm proud of them. You know. All right. So during this aqua season, Sagittarius moon, that means it's almost going to be a new moon. New moons are when the sun and the moon are conjunct. They're next to each other. They're not just at the same sign, but at the same degree, because there are 30 degrees in each sign. In Western astrology, which a lot of us which is what I'm the most familiar with. But when I really want to step my game up, I'll learn that Vita too. Confirmation. I gotta start looking at my chart again. I've learned so much by studying my natal chart. It's been wonderful. I don't know why I'm reaching for the cards and I'm supposed to be doing this channel rap. Yep, the Hierophant's been coming up in every reading I see. They're like, the Hierophant. Okay, I get it. I know, okay. The Hierophant is number 5, the 5th major arcana, and it stands for tradition, and it is the counterpart to the High Priestess. It's Taurus energy. I like to think of it like a pillar of the community, or like or of institutions, like the principal of a school, or like a doctor in a hospital, like someone who stands for that organization, or like the preacher in the church concept. I want to do the channel rap, but I guess I want to show you guys me shuffling. Woo! Yo, stop playing with me. That's why I do this on camera. The Lovers. The Lovers is Gemini energy. It's a Gemini card. The Lovers is number 6. 6 is Venus. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. I was just talking about the Hierophant, and now the Lovers come out. Like, they're always sending me signs and signals, and I just be grateful to tap in. I'm just out here high priestessing. I'm a high priestess just practicing by being. Oh, word, the 7 of Cups is in reverse. It says illusions of success. Right, I know that it's illusions. I know that it's different options. So when it's in reverse, like it is here, that would represent a choice being made. Apparently, the Lovers, Gemini energy, Mercurial, has made a choice. No longer scream with black again. Confirmation, and no longer entertaining frivolous or just unnecessary. It's distractions. The 7 of Cups is distractions. It is, because it's like, what do I choose? Just like I'm talking about when you wake up in the rising, like, are you going to get on the phone and be entertained? You got to tap in and see what everyone else is doing, write a message back, or see who texts you, or you're trying to immediately engage with your work schedule or something like that, then you got to do the job, or are you going to focus on you, your inner being, yourself, and your soul development and growth? Easier said than done. But if you love it, Lovers, you will be disciplined, and it does take courage to be on the path of what you love and to walk away from distractions. It takes courage, it takes discipline, it takes love, devotion. All right, I'll probably read to you guys from the book more the definition of these cards. But first, let me get to this channel wrap. Oh, now I'm interested because I bet you the definition of the cards, what I read to you, is probably going to coincide with the channel wrap. And all of this is not planned. I mean, I didn't plan it. This is why, I know it's a higher power. Like, there's just these divine alignments and realizations and experiences. That's really the word I'm looking for. These aligned divine synchronicities, experiences. It's not. It's by the hand of the divine. It's not. It's source. It's the creator. It's not a human doing it. I tell you that. That's how timing. That's how you know. It's the divine hand at play. Oh, yard energy. All right. Oh, Aquarius. See, that's why I need to look up my chart because I know my fortune's in Aqua, but I don't even know what degree. It's been so long since I looked at my natal chart. And I keep mentioning that. Maybe I should go ahead and do it. All right, but like this channel wrap that I said I was going to do, right? Okay. It's called Keep Being Great. I'm pretty sure that's what I named it. Yeah, I'm serious. Keep on being great. It doesn't matter. I'll just do it and then you'll know. All right. This is Keep On Being Great. I created it today on the 24th, moon in Sagittarius. And I was commenting on a video, the sound healing one, and then I'd be typing, and then these words would just start flowing. Yes, and it's lovely, and I'm grateful. Oh, also Venus energy. Like I said, today was Friday. And I also said it's 24th, so that's 2 Venus energetic imprints. Because the planets rule everything. It's always going to come back to the planets, and that aligns with the chakras. The planets rule chakras. The planets rule these crystals. Like Sagittarius is not a planet. Jupiter is a planet. And Jupiter rules citrine. So I guess that's what came to mind because of Sagittarius moon, right? The planets rule everything. They rule the zodiacs. They rule plants and herbs, essential oils. They rule our chakras. They rule the days of the week. They rule numbers. So I always be talking about them. Besides the fact that there's stars, 2 types of stars. There are stars that stay in place. They're the constellations. They don't move. And there are stars that do move. They are planets. I know this, not from school, not from 13 years of miseducation from the public school system, miseducation and indoctrination from the public school system. I know this from reading a book. And I read that book with my daughter. As a matter of fact, I made a video about it. We made a video, and it's on my page. It's like from 3 years ago. And we're reading the book together. And so if you want to listen to that, it's probably like a 15-minute video. It's in there talking about that's what there are 2 types of stars. There are stars that don't move, they're the constellations, and there are stars that move, which are the planets. Why is it so relevant? Why are the stars so relevant? Like, I'm talking about from an astronomy perspective as opposed to astrology, but they are one and the same, and that's why as above, so below. That's not why. As above, so below is just a universal concept. It's energy. As above, so below. As within, that's what's without. That's I'm saying the wrong word, but what happens inside, that's what we see on the outside. It gets magnified. Same concept of the stars, up and down. So, and then because I'm like, that's the there's X, Y, and Z axis, and I guess for the Y axis, it would be the choices you make, the path you're going down. It's going to lead to different results. Talked about X, Y, and Z axis with my daughter last weekend. So interested to see what we'll talk about this weekend and what we'll watch and what we'll do. We already have some plans, so that's great. I'm excited about that. But I was talking about astrology, astronomy specifically, actually. And it's so relevant because no matter, think about it like this, we base the sun, we base the time of day off of the movement of the stars, the planets, the sun moving. The sun is a planet. We base navigation, the compass, that concept, which direction you're going. That's based off of sailors always use the stars, the ones that don't move. That's why they can use the stars as a directional navigational guide, because they don't move. And you can see them from, they don't change positions. The constellations don't. When you look right here, is always going to be this one or that one or that one. That's why when you look in a telescope, you know which stars you're looking at. If that's something that you are, confirmation sufficient, and if you know that knowledge, like you go to a planetarium and they show you the different constellations in the sky. They don't move; they stay right there in one spot. So, no matter what country you live in, no matter what language you speak, no matter what your culture is, no matter if we're talking about 2025 or BC, goddamn 3000 BCE, or however they say it, the stars were always in existence. They were here. And people interacted with them. So the fact that it's not taught in the public school system is how you know they don't want you to know shit. For real though. Like, computer screen just turned black. Confirmation. For real. Like, there are real aspects of life. You don't learn about it. You don't learn about growing food. You don't learn about doing taxes. You don't even learn goddamn sexual hygiene. They'll teach you about an STD, but I don't remember learning how to clean, how to oh, they did talk about douching, which my mother told me don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be spraying stuff up inside of you. You can simply just soak in the tub. Get your pH right. In the water, a little bit of vinegar. Like, we're not learning who we are, and even from just a physical level, like our bodies, like chemicals are going to create issues for you. You're putting it on your skin. I'm telling my daughter, because she's existing in this world and has been exposed to a lot of indoctrination and programs and agenda. It doesn't mean I'm a bad parent. It doesn't mean any of us are. It means this is the world we're living in, and what are you going to do about it too? Save your child and save yourself. Like, there are so many lies. Anyways, for some reason, she feels like she needs to put stuff on her face, and she's a child. And I'm like, honey, what's this mark? Why it looks like you got a rash there? Oh, because of this or that. I'm like, oh, so a product is a chemical burn. It's because the product is your body's not reacting well to it. Like, please stop doing these things. She tried to shave her eyebrows. I'm like, Precious, stop. Stop doing things you see on the internet. Oh my goodness. So you could look into healthier ways of existing, more natural. Use aloe vera on your face. Use oatmeal, No, you don't have to use turmeric on your face to lighten your skin. You can use it on your teeth to whiten your teeth. That turmeric be working. It will stain your sink and your clothes, though. But it makes your teeth fucking bright. I used to put it in my toothpaste that I make. Oil pulling, which it was a basis of coconut oil. People, they loved it, and I thought it was a bad product because it wasn't the consistency that I wanted. It was more like, instead of a toothpaste, it was more like an oil pulling thing that you could brush with. You could brush and do oil pulling with. But it was giving miraculous results. A little bentonite clay, turmeric, little Himalayan sea salt. Get these nutrients in. Anyways, and that's what the body needs. We didn't even learn about that. We learned about the periodic table of elements if you choose that in science. I didn't. I chose physics. Metaphysical. But I always wish I would have chose the periodic table of elements. That sounds like I need to learn this. There's so many things I need to learn. But and they affect the reality that we live in, So I'm grateful that I get to learn it and that I am learning and I have learned so much. I'm growing and I can share information and I'm happy being me and where I'm at in life. You know, it's not a competition or see who's the biggest tree and it's about being content, which I used to not know what that word was, but contentment means a state of happiness and satisfaction. It's like the Nine of Cups card because that's what I can see. I see it, which that card's been coming out and it's all, every reading, every title, even readings that aren't even about this, these energies just keep coming out. As you see, lovers gonna pop out, they got my answers, they got jokes. My ancestors, my spirit team, they and I'm grateful. And that's another thing. They're like, oh, the church and state is separate words. So then why do the school system celebrate religious holidays? What's that got to do with the state? Like, psh, psh, psh. It's okay. I just got on here to do the channel wrap. Not even to make a whole video. I was like, I'll make a video later. Maybe, possibly, we'll see. Apparently, I'm making a video. And I'm going to put the channel wrap in it. That's cool. That's cool. I just be going with the flow and being grateful. All right. Oh, here we go. Keep on being greater. And I do this because I enjoy it. And I'm sharing my joy, I'm sharing my joy and my energy so that other people can also be comfortable being their self and doing what's joyful to them and sharing it. As you'll feel better. You'll feel better instead of being out here when life be life and you don't even feel good. Confirmation, screaming black again. All right, let's go. Keep on being greater. My life is a movie and I wrote the script. These circumstances keep on existing based on how I flick my wrist. Pen in my hand is how I know I'm grand. I make the plan, call me architect. I create the scene, giving thanks for God-given abilities. I'm a highly favored divine being. Using my light to give them life. I heal from circulating my chi. Yes, I had to fight to be who I am today. Was by myself battling aspects of ego, had to let she go, and the energies attached. Saging and singing, using noise to attack inner demons, cleansing my spirit when they hear it, raising vibrations simply by being aware and active. Time to sit on my throne, immaculate. Conception by choice. My heart is my inner voice. I am worthy and abundant of true love, says the screen. I internalize those joyous affirmations. I became the light which I seeked. I am the hermit on the beach, feet grounded on the sand. Y'all know I'm grateful for who I am. Had to recognize my divinity, close my eyes so I could see. Ajna energy revealing. Moon in Sagittarius currently. The way I connect it is surprising. My words forever form me. The reality I want, I can never stop being me, meaning I'm infinity, full of things. I'm on go time. All I know is glow and shine, fluorescent and refreshing. My words creating the blessings, whipping it cause I'm with it. Witness my inner self coming online, stars aligning, must be my time. I've been marinating these goals of mine. Fire moon, I put them on the grill. We gonna see if my energy is real. Lead, ready to win. It's almost been 6 months since that Sag full moon. Y'all remember how my ancestors came through. Technically it's past then. Anyways, knocked out the power on my block because I have been outside for days, sending out signals. Use my currency to bring results. I am the justice they talking about. Ancestors assassin, they don't play about their prodigy. I am the hope and the dream of a once enslaved beeps in the background now. Group of people, melanated means we here to finish the sequel. Tapped in with those from back then. They fear us necromancy sin, learning truth and being upright. Our ancestors saying keep on fighting. We got your back, sides and front. Age of information, wealth transfers, uploaded, install a new software. Aqua Sun speaking clear, zapping frequencies of higher dimensions. We rising for a better version of life as we know it. Ancestors, spirit team, we giving thanks emphatically. You planted seeds, now we have shade. Thank you for starting the path to better days. I gotta be obedient. After all they went through, their goal was to get us to a higher view. Aligned with source, created by creator. I'ma do as they suggest and keep on being greater. Y'all. All right. Thank you for listening to that. That's what's up. That's what's up. So it's cool. I make these channel raps. I'm gonna end up redoing all of them because I'm passionate about it. And this is just the beginning. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go with the lovers. Oh, it's here. The lovers. Zane. Because I guess there's certain pictures and stuff you can't show because of nudity. I guess it just depends on where you're at. You can show nudity on TV shows, but not on tarot cards. So, anyways, the lovers. Zane, Sword, Kin, K, Torch, Gemini. Let's see. K is the 11th letter. That's why KKK is 33. 33 is a number of influence. All right, moving forward. Yeah, because they're always using... You look at different groups and different businesses that look at their logos and the numbers. It's magic, it's esoteric, it's all around us. And I'm grateful to be here when we are choosing to get back into living like that. I mean, I'm able to have esoteric conversations with people and spiritual conversations, and other people know these things and maybe applying it in their life in different ways to bring about results. Like, that's really what it is for me. Like, okay, this means this and this means that, but how do I make it get what the fuck I want? All right, using logos. For example, I'm gonna show you. Watch this. Watch this. We all know that's a great mother goddess. That's Mama Water. So it's different deities, empresses is the right word. Different archetypes. That's the word. In different cultures, different archetypes represent the same energy. This is the one of divine feminine. We all know. Look. She got the crown. All right. That's like the Hathor, Isis energy. Got the crown on. Woo! The original. It smells so good. It's that Egyptian musk, I think. Or like you can go back to Ishtar. 5, is it a 5-pointed crown? 7. I think she has 7 stars. 7.7 or 8 points. That's bad. I should know. Or a star take. It's not bad. You know what you know, and you learn, you can grow, and that's great. Sagittarius is higher knowledge. It's philosophy. It's different cultures. Jupiter is my highest degree planet. So I got that big Jupiter energy. Jupiter, the planet Jupiter is number 3 is Jupiter energy. And growing up, I always wanted to be number 3. Yeah, so as much as they want to downplay or try to ignore the divine feminine in this world, when you represent the divine feminine, you are gonna get excellent results. It's Mother Nature. How the fuck you gonna not acknowledge or not be about Mother Nature? Like, we're breathing in Mother Nature. We're on Mother Nature's earth. We're dependent upon Mother Nature. Like, come on, stop the bullshit. It's like the concept of let's only talk about Jesus. Well, Mary's the one that he came out of. What about that? The mother, the womb. Like, all of us came out of a womb. That's why I'm always like, XX, XX, XX. That's why ancient cultures always gave reverence to women. You even hear it or see it in the Muslim tradition today. Give reverence to your mother. I learned this when I was in my Muslim stage. I've been through different stages of religious doctrines and spirituality. Like I said, my Jupiter is the highest degree in my chart. Yeah. And it's in the ninth house. What a place to be. Awesome. For Jupiter, that's Sagittarius energy. Computer went blank again, confirmation. And it's right there on the cusp of the 9th, 10th house. So the 10th house is what you are known for in the world. This is what I do. I talk this philosophical, spiritual, esoteric shit. And live it, though, for real. And I'm grateful to, like, yes, I really do have great mother goddesses all around my home. That's one of the first things I did, actually, when I moved in. Because I put a great mother goddess energy in each room. Even if you know the story of the different pantheons, which is just different cultural archetypes, cultural deities, cultural gods and goddesses from different cultures. That's just the archetype. That's just But anyways, I put them. If you know the Oshun story, like I was saying, and Oshun would represent that Venus energy. All right. She, I get in the Oshun as Yoruba. And in the story, I don't know it exactly, and this is how I am with all the cultures. I don't be knowing exactly. I know bits and pieces, and I can put the piece, gratitude, confirmation, put the pieces together to comprehend what the message. But I guess the male deities, they were arguing, they were mean, whether they were brothers or somebody who, the men were like acting like she didn't matter, they didn't need her. She left, right? Just, I'm out, don't worry about it. And then everything dried up and she was the water. See, now I see the hope card, that's 17. Oh, that's Aquarius energy. The water bearer, that's why I'm seeing the hope card. Okay. That's why I learned to just trust. I'm like, oh, I'm seeing the hope card, because water bearer and giving hope to humanity, and is necessary. The earth is what, 75+% earth, and as women we represent the water, the emotions, the internal, and humans are water and electromagnetic beings. Anyways, take away the water, shit gonna get dried up. It's gonna be shriveled up. Nobody wants that. That's not good. It's not healthy. That's barren. That's dry. That's a drought. So there was a drought because her energy, her presence, Oshun's presence wasn't there. And I learned this from watching YouTube videos. I think it was probably Black Witch Yaya. I love her channel. I love mad people's channel. Sometimes I look at my channel, I'm like, it doesn't even make sense. I'm like, that's okay. That's okay. It'll start to formulate how it needs to, Good that I'm being consistent about it, which is going over one of my hurdles. And believing in myself and communicating with people, because I have Chiron in the 11th house. So when it comes to like groups and stuff, I'm like, I always feel like I'm not supposed to be there. I do. But we're all needed in our different ways. So like, even like I just made comment of, oh, your YouTube page don't even make sense. Like, yo, no, there's a lot of YouTube pages out here that don't make sense. Mine may not be all the way logical, but it do make sense. Bet you that. It's not what my daughter calls brain rot. She's like, oh, I'm just watching brain rot. I'm like, can you please not? Can you please put anything on except brain rot? Like, no, you only get brain rot for like 6 minutes and then no more for the day. Like, damn, stay the fuck off the internet. But I get it, and it's life, so we balance it out. But yeah, Oshun left because they weren't respecting her or Giving props where props are due. Yeah, put some respect on her name. So then they were all sad she wasn't there. They're starting to see the results. And then they all begged for her to come back. So then she did come back. And then brought, water bearer energy. It's the concept of the rain during a drought. Like, gratitude. Venus energy. You can't get rid of the woman. Y'all wouldn't even be here without the woman. We are the portal. We are love. I watched a different video the other day and it was talking about beauty and like how it raises frequency. And I was listening and I was learning. I was like, that's so good. This is Lakshmi energy. Lakshmi, Oshun, Venus, Ishtar. Love, sex, fertility, beauty, art, Venusian. Well, you need that in life, or else it would just be mad rugged and rough, and like life without women wouldn't be life. That don't they say that in the song? This is a man's world. Would it be nothing without a woman? Like wars were started over women. Matter of fact, what's the one I was listening to? This is like in the Hindu culture. Who is it? Somebody stole her. She was like the most beautiful one. And then they went into war to get her back. I see a P, par something. Somebody with Shiva in them, but they fought to bring her back. You know? Can't get rid of the divine feminine. That's blasphemous as fuck, for one. For two, it's gay as fuck. That's that Roman. That's that Roman antics. They didn't like women. That's that Christianity. That's that Catholicism. Like, where are the screen went blank? Confirmation. Where are the female saints? So this concept of the Jesus holding the sheep, no, that was first, or they want to say the Black Madonna, no, that was the very first one. Is Isis holding her baby, or her Thor holding her baby? The baby is suckling, nursing. She's nursing a child. There's nourishment. There's cancer energy. That's the mother. We all come from a mother. That's why we have the belly button, the umbilical cord. Or you could think of it like coming from source, a womb. So something came from nothing. I learned that when I was in my Malachi Z York. Who are they? Holy tablets. When I was in that phase and learning about that. I said, who are they? I be getting names and sayings and stories kind of mixed up or not saying them properly. But that's okay. Y'all know what I mean. Yeah, they want to make it the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Where the woman at? Where the women at? What the... Meanwhile, fast forward to see how diluted and twisted it's been. It's like such a hate against women, or trying to go against women, that they're like, we could be better women than you. Like, really? Because I thought the definition biologically was having a womb and giving birth. Even if you haven't given birth, you're still a woman. If you have a womb, if you were born XX. And the fact that even if you call yourself, hey, it's Aquarius sun, so this is all season. This is all, you call yourself a transgender, you are verbally admitting that you have changed. Like, trans is change. Transportation, it takes you from one place to another. You have changed your gender. Not really like on paper, but not biologically. And it just depends on who you are and your concept of reality. Look, you could be whatever you want to be, and that's cool. And I get to say whatever I want to say, and that's cool. Freedom of speech, right? Like keep that same energy. You could change genders. I could speak what I know, or I could say that a 1 is a 1 and a 0 is a 0. 1 is a phallus and a 0 is a womb. And you were born with the XX as a womb, or XY with a phallus. I can say that. You're going to keep the same energy. What's this word? A transgender taught me it. He used to always say this too. And he would get mad too because everyone around him would like refer to him as she. Like I tell him, I don't play the pronoun game. I don't play them bum ass gender games. Like you're not gonna try to guilt me into believing your lie. Like I can look at you and see you fucking get the fuck out of here. A child would know. Yeah, regardless of your makeup or nails colored or wigs or any of that. Like, and then here's the reality of it is you're sitting here telling me about what you do with your phallus while calling yourself a her. I'm not calling you no motherfucking her and you have a phallus. Just because we're in the same bathroom both putting on makeup and we're laughing about stuff, we know some of the same people. And we can agree about things like, I don't hate you because you changed your gender. I just am not gonna, and you shouldn't hate me because I don't want to tell a lie. I'm not going to lie to myself. So obviously, I've never lied. I've never told lies. But why would I lie to myself or lie to my child? Because you're lying to yourself. Or why would I attach emotions to it? A situation like, oh, I'm supposed to have sympathy because you can't get hormones. You know, there's people out here who can't get food, housing. Yo. So that's my stance on it. I know nobody asked, but apparently, we got to pause or put it on mute. But apparently you're getting my how I feel and think. Well, that's what I do on my channel. And I'm going to keep on being greater. We all keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. We all get to be what we want and say what we want now. It's not equanimity. It's not equanimity. What is it? I don't know. I know it's dumb to argue over differences and dumb to argue over opinions. And live your best life and enjoy it. I did not get on here to talk about that, but I have to because they disrespecting the feminine. Yo, this is what happens because they are. You're not a woman because you wear a wig or because you had an operation. That shit is crazy, in my opinion. It's crazy that that's how much you don't like yourself, who you are. It's just another form of indoctrination. Like my daughter, she was like, I don't know why. She was like, I don't know. They could be like that, but why do they have to make it their whole identity? Then I asked her about, I was like, do they got those cat people at your school where they try to act like they're cats or something? Or I heard they put litter boxes in the hallways for them. Like, this is what public schools are endorsing. It's okay. It's okay. We know you got to, if it's public school or public transportation, like if it's for the public, it just like if it's free, there's probably some better options out there for you, you know. Yeah. So I didn't finish reading, did I? The lovers. Zane, sword, because somebody got to speak this motherfucking truth. Bet that. Air energy, Aquarius, Ace of Swords. Who motherfuckers want to be out here just living a lie, just believing a fallacy, believe it's for a lie to be. What about knowing? Anyways, when knowledge is power. Gemini. Ooh, I read something about 3 famous assassinations being declassified that Trump putting it into office. Cause see, that's that Gemini energy, that air energy, truths, words on paper or out the mouth. Yup, being declassified them documents about around the assassinations of JFK, MLK, and somebody else who has this, I think, another JFK, but like a senior or junior or something. Y'all know I don't follow politics. I don't play I don't politrick. That's all they're doing. They're polytricking. Whatever. They're like red or blue. I'm like purple, duh. You took the red or the blue pill. I took the purple pill. Fuck that. I got them neon guts. I float in the room like I'm reefer. Yeah. Let's see. Zane, Sword, Ken, K, Torch. Gemini, the lovers cross arms behind a cup. In the sky is a spear, a union. In the sky is a spear, a unicorn, and a rose within a Star of David. Ooh, I didn't even know what a Star of David was, but that's like my little logo because with the dot with PP in the inside, because that's what I saw when I went inside. I saw the two triangles, one going up, one going down, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put the P and the P in the side for Prosperity Priestess. I closed my eyes and I was like, who am I and what am I and what's gonna be my sign and my logo? And it was a tetrahedron. So all that Merkaba energy. Right, because it was all of that before it was a Star of David. No, I don't know the whole Star of David story. And even when I went and like did some research on YouTube about King David, and they're like, oh, he's bad because he took so and so's wife. Da 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 da. Technically, understanding those times and stuff like that, no, she wasn't a wife no more because when the men went out to war, then they had to divorce their wives just in case they never came back. Type shit. I learned that. But you could say, oh, well, he set her up. He set that husband up to die. Then there's that concept. I told you they'd be going to war over us. But either which way, I don't really care about the religious rhetoric. I like to know the stories and learn about them, but I'm not like trying to be these people that we're reading about. They are concepts. Like, how come we got dinosaur bones, but they ain't no Jesus bones? Maybe it's just a metaphor. Maybe it is a astrological book. Maybe nobody walked on water, but the sun does every day, every rising. Maybe you are Jesus. Je suis. Je suis means I am in French. That's why I'd be like, je suis c'est quoi je suis. I am that I am. Oh, maybe that's you. Maybe you're that inner light. Maybe you're the 13th disciple. Anyways, back to the lovers. Let me see. The lovers cross arms behind a cup. In the sky is it's because I can't see because the light is so bright. I can't see the words. In the sky is a spear, a unicorn, and a rose within a Star of David. The trees on either side refer to the Garden of Eden with the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. Even that story, so many lies. Weren't people supposed to die from eating fruit? Did they die though? Like, I know we're not in Scorpio moon no more, but did they die though? So now if we're really processing and looking philosophically at the story, that shit don't, somebody lied. Air energy. It's probably a Libra. I be calling them lying ass Libras because they are, and you know it. Like, but I was just lying to keep the peace. It's still a lie. That's why you fight for what you motherfucking love. That's that Aries energy. That's that passion. That's love. The lovers. Word. The lovers is not ruled by Venus. It is not. It is ruled by which I'm thinking. I'm like, wait, who was the deity? And she was of love and war. Aphrodite. That's that Venus energy. But the lovers is not that. The lovers is a Mercury rule card because it's Gemini. So that's thinking and your higher mind and crown chakra energy. And the opposite of materialistic. Like if it's real love, it's a divine soul connection and mentally, telepathically connected. In the sky is a spear, a unicorn, and a rose, and a Star of David. The tree on either side refer to the Garden of Eden with the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. The woman's hair is like pitted rock, a sign of the ancientness of human sexual traditions. Right. Sacred energy exchange. Oh. The ground shows the earthiness of love. The unicorn and the rose reflect its mystical qualities. I'm telling you. Isn't love all mystical? It is because it's not logical. Yeah, how is the lover's Mercury energy? Because this shit do not be logical. Well, I just said telepathic, but that's a form of logic. It's metaphysical. Okay. So it's metaphysical and then all is mind. Okay. So that's how. It's metaphysical. This shit ain't logical at all, but it is metaphysical. Sheesh. All right. Divinatory meanings, the importance of love. Which I like how learning about how there's many forms of type of love. Like agape is like a divine love. Like if it ain't that, I don't want it. Versus just affection. Um, I don't know the 4 or 5 different types of love, so I'm not even gonna act like I do. I'm gonna just leave it right there. But I know in other languages besides English, they got different forms of love and like, appreciate and value, or just lust, or really like an agape, holistic, divine, really love. Which I think I like to use the word appreciate. Uh, to comprehend agape. You know, it's gratitude, it's appreciation, it's divine love. Depending on the importance of love, depending on the place in the spread, the state of a specific. Oh, okay. Also, depending on the place in the spread, is the state of a specific relationship. Reversed, a relationship ending, trouble in a relationship, lack of love, insecurity, loneliness, loss of balance. Damn, all the shit you don't want. So the lover's card, it represents very grounded, balance, harmony, fulfillment, appreciation, gratitude. I mean, it's the lovers. Y'all saw how fast that card flipped out? Woo! Somebody is not confused about love anymore. What's this? I said it's ruled by Mercury. Maybe it's a Gemini. Maybe it's a Virgo. Because both of those signs are ruled by Mercury. I like that there's a rose there, rose, Venus energy. A unicorn, we talked about how because love is mystical, it's metaphysical, real love, energy. I'm searching for real love. Someone sets my heart free, real love. Oh, searching for a real love. Friday, throat chakra, expression, Venusian, singing. That's what you do when you feel good. Or when you eat some good food, you start smiling. Mm-hmm. All right, 7 of Cups. Youthful folly. Folly, I said frivolous, didn't I? See, fools let their folly. It's better to have this in reverse. Trust. 6 cups pointing upward symbolize the appearance of everything going well. The upside down cup in the center, however, tells that success and control are illusions. Ooh. Told you this deck is deep. The card appears bright, but the bottom is dark. Oh, the card? The card appears bright, but the bottom is dark. Okay. The background is a desert, or perhaps a cave in a desert. Divinatory meanings. Beware of arrogance and complacency. Thinking you know it all and thinking you're good where you're at. Yeah, complacency, like you don't need to grow. Like you're that is arrogant. I was just reading about that. I'm always reading something. I love to read, and that's something I need to get back to. And I'm supposed to be doing 20 minutes a day, something that I enjoy and I feel great about it. And it makes me not be complacent. It makes me not stagnant. Stagnation is death. You should always be growing. Like, look, this is what the plants do. This is what the animal is. Just a natural thing to grow. So if you're sitting here brain rot or stagnated, that is the opposite of what is natural, of what is organic. And that's why it leads to disease. It's low vibrational, it's solid, it's dense, it's heavy. That's why when you look at feelings,